Hi guys, Martin here and we are at the Wilbers factory. I have even bigger person in the house, Rennie. He's hiding, but we will be doing installation of the rear shock for the Can-Am Spyder RT 20+, the brand new shock we have. It was not me, but we have researched at Wilbers. So this is a brand new product and we're gonna throw it on a Kraken. So our RT that we have in a tour and rental agency. Rennie's gonna help me. Today I don't have to work, so I'm very curious. Rennie, this is yours.
Thanks.
And installation like this, and be ready because I will be doing installation for you in my garage on the other bike. So F3 Limited, it's a similar installation, but this time we will do it like this with this razor or whatever lift. Yeah, so let's start. So basically the first thing that Rennie is doing, go ahead, don't worry. He's removing the bottom bolt, and the reason why he was lifting the bike is to remove the pressure from the bolt so he can take it out. One of the most difficult parts is to find the right spot when the shock and the bolt, you raise the bike, your rear wheel, or raise the bike so the wheel is a little bit in the air, but not too much because you have that bolt that is holding it, and you need to find the amount of the right height so you can remove the bolt without really a big pressure with your hands only. And it's quite, finding that spot, it's pretty difficult. So that's the stock shock. This is how it looks, and the difference to F3S models is that you have this, how we can call it, a spacer from two sides, okay? And we're gonna replace it. We're gonna replace it with this Wilbers shock that has also hydraulic preload. And what is hydraulic preload? We have explained everything with Burki here in my Wilbers videos, like short ones, explaining you the preload, the damper, rebound, and everything. So, but we're gonna have the more advanced version where all the time we can set up the how you load the bike. Okay, if you have too much load, you put a little bit bigger preload. If you have less load on the bike, you ease the shock a little. So this is a great thing, and it's worth to invest. It is very difficult to show you what he's doing because I don't want to be in his way. He's a much bigger person than I am. But basically, you are inserting the same way this top part of the shock, putting bolts back together. You cannot do anything wrong. It's, be ready. It's super tight area, so you will need to fit it in, put the bolts, curse a little maybe, and then maybe you can see it there. It's basically this bottom part. So you put that in, you put the spacer inside, and these two big washers or whatever they are, again spacers from each side, and put bolts back in. And I will show you in a minute where to put the hydraulic preload part so it can be accessible at any moment. Now this is exactly the part where the exhaust is holding on the bolts. That's where the guys will put the hydraulic preload twister. In case you have bought a shock from MartinTheVlogger.com, a rear shock for your RT that doesn't have hydraulic preload, it's amazing shock. The only thing it's like you will be not able to adjust that load of your bike. So in case you are all the time riding the bike plus minus with the same weight, you don't need hydraulic preload. In case you are changing one up riding to two up riding, one-up riding with a trailer, for example, I strongly recommend to have a hydraulic preload. We have it on the shop, on this bike, and it's gonna go right over there, okay? So it's all the time accessible, so you can adjust it all the time. Again, if you do not have the shock with the hydraulic preload, your job is over. The most difficult part of the installation, and you don't have to be worried about the pillow, the cushion that is with RTs, okay, the air suspension, because it's not affected by this. You don't need any calibration whatsoever. Just place in the shock and enjoy the ride. German manufacturing, German quality, perfection. Wilbers, it's about only one stage, perfection. We don't have stage 1, stage 2 or stage 3. And top tip, we have already quite a few orders for these shocks because I was promoting them. And for the rear shock, go for a blue line or black line because it's not visible, and paying extra for the night line, to be honest with you, I don't think it's really worth, because you cannot see the shock at all. So first prepare your hydraulic preload, put it on a prepared or delivered with the shock holder, tied it together so you don't have to mess with that later on. And let me see how they're gonna. So this is it from installation. It's very simple. The only thing you need to have, it's garage space or service center like this with a lift, or the only thing that you need is to be able to go under the bike. Of course, I will be doing the same installation for the F3 Limited. We have our bike right over there. We are taking it because we have researched also the rear shock, Wilbers rear shock, with or without hydraulic preload for the F3 Limited bikes. Let me finish the video at our place. We are already working on our bikes here in our shop, MartinTheVlogger.com in Bratislava, Slovakia. Pali is installing actually my Wilbers shocks. So if you haven't seen that video, check that, how the shocks are serviced after 10 years of heavy usage. Important answer to a very important question that has arisen already. How does it work with air cushion and basically the compressor and the pillow that you have on RTs and that you have on F3 Limited? Well, basically the answer is very simple. There are two individual systems. So the shock itself doesn't interfere with the pillow system or the air cushion. The air cushion is great for your setting up the height. So all the time you can hear the bike goes up and down, depends on your weight and everything. And this remains, of course, functional. When you are changing rear shocks, there is no need to do the computer adjustment, the butt adjustment. You just replace the shock and it's there. And the shock, why it's so different, why it is important to change it? Because all of the bumps, all of the connection with the road, the smoothness on the road, everything is given to you by the shock, not by the pillow or the cushion that we have there, okay? So again, no need of resetting the butts or your computer. And those two systems, they do not basically interfere one and with each other, all right? So you have separate shock working separately, and then you have air cushion that basically sets up the height of the bike so you are always riding straight. Good. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And in case you would like to have these shocks, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. And remember, always have fun.